Bobby did not last long, y'all. I knew he wouldn't. Max told him not to do it. Soon he went in there. She said, look at me. I said, he gone. He's goner. Then next thing you know, boom. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chessie for Tyler Perry's The Oval, Season 5, Episode 16. Look, y'all. Bobby Baby said, I need it. He said, I need it. He been trying to get some for the longest. And he finally did. Okay, y'all. So it was actually Sam. Sam said he suspected that something was going on. I guess he could tell by Nancy's voice or whatever. And he had the men come and they had Jason and they had Nancy. But once he walked in, he said they could go or whatever. But something that he said, he brought up David. He brought up David and he was like, he had on a vest. So they're saying that David could still be alive, that they may be torturing him to get information. That might be the scene where y'all know I said it looked like Sam was going into something with red lights, a room with the red lights, and looked like Nancy followed. Because they showed her with the same shirt on, unless it was something in regards to Barry. Okay, so it looked like Jason actually believes Hunter that it was actually Victoria trying to take him out. He was trying to convince Sam that it wasn't his dad, it was his mom. But Sam like, I don't know, I wouldn't trust it. And I said I wouldn't trust Jason either. Another thing that confused me, remember how Bobby was telling Max that he put a camera in there and they got the footage from Victoria and Eli sleeping together or whatever. And then they was talking at the end of the episode and he said something about if it was in there last night, what is doing there in the morning. Something he said, and I was like, what they talking about? I was lost. Somebody clarify down in the comments, because I was like, what they talking about? I'm confused. Because I thought the whole point was for Max to go in the morning and get it before they do the sweep. So what was they talking about? But yeah, Simone was questioning Bobby about how he got the video or whatever. Talking about if Eli's talking about is Eli with her? Is Eli with her or whatever? Then she started coming on to Bobby. She was telling him that she want to go upstairs and have sex all over Eli's suits or whatever. I wonder if she going to try to record it and send it to him. I said, oh, my goodness. Because they said she comes up with an evil plan. Bobby was over here talking about, no, he not going to do it. I said, yeah, you going to do it. I had already seen the clip. I thought she still had on that red dress, though. I thought that's what they showed in the trailer. But no, she had it off by the time he got up there. Look, before I even seen the end of the episode, I had wrote down, look, Bobby been trying to get something for a while now. And he got it. But AJ Kane was in there sweeping the room, and Max gonna try to get him to leave, but he wouldn't go. He's like, we could just do it together or whatever. Do y'all think that Eli actually believes Max? I said, what if they got other cameras? Don't they supposed to have cameras in these rooms? Now, I know Bobby had his own camera, but how they know that they didn't have cameras showing Bobby go and plant the camera, as well as Max coming in or whatever? But Eli ended up coming in. He was like, what's going on? They was telling him about, he be acting like he don't know nothing. He definitely do or whatever. He always had his like shocked looks on his face. But yeah, Max was talking and I said, it sounded like he know more than he's saying. He sounded guilty, like he was trying to frame Kane. He definitely was trying to frame him. But I said he giving himself away because he kept on. I actually wouldn't be shocked if Eli knew that Bobby planted that doggone camera or he finds it out. And then Max ends up blaming AJ Kane, talking about so he planted the camera. And he just standing up there, no, I didn't do it and all that. And Eli told him he would deal with him later or whatever. Now they going to work together. They going to work together. That's what's going to happen. Nancy ended up calling the, what she called, credit card people to see if it was any charges that Barry made. He didn't. So she told Sam that or whatever. I forgot a part. When Sam was talking to Nancy, he was like, you can't tell anybody, not even Richard. And she said, I could keep a secret. He said, yeah, I know. I said, we all know. She said, I could keep a secret. He said, yeah, I know. Richard, he keep trying to tell Priscilla to stop what she doing because, she just keep leaning on thick. And when Hunter was talking to her, I was like, she knows her father too. She knows, I don't know how she know Victoria's father, but she knows. Remember that when he called, I think that was him that called and said to leave her alone because remember they trying to get her up out of there and then he said, leave them alone. Leave her alone, I mean. I said, how does she know? I want to know. They need to explain. But y'all remember when I was asking if Victoria's father was still alive because we haven't seen him? I'm guessing so because she brought him up to Kareem now. Look, y'all, I thought on the trailer that Isaac was poisoning the tea or whatever, but he wasn't. He was testing it. He was testing it to make sure it was good. I said, look, he be coming prepared. Do y'all think that Priscilla would actually work with Hunter or what? Comment down below. But yeah, Hunter don't be caring. He don't be caring. He said whatever on his mind. He still was trying to get some sex. He still was trying to get sex from Priscilla, whatever. She turned him down. Then he says how he want her on his side. I said, I wouldn't trust him. Then she was like, I know that your son did this to Jean. I said, you talk too much. I said, you talk too much. Shut up. I mean, of course, he probably know anyway because they all had the little meeting together and everything. But I said, if you think you could trust this man, you crazy. But yeah, he tried to say Victoria was the one who did everything. It wasn't him. He innocent. She even tried to take out Jason. Jason's still alive. And what's crazy is Sam was just saying how not to tell Priscilla about Jason and everything. But now she knows that he's alive. But yeah, he wants Priscilla to help take down Victoria. You know, she was all ears then. I wonder if she gonna tell Richard. But yeah, I said, I wouldn't trust these. You know you can't trust these people. She said, I got to think about it. I said, you better think long and hard, sweetheart. Then you got Antonio, big mouth self over here. Kareem kept telling him, be quiet, shut up. What's she gonna do? She can't help us. She in a jail cell too or whatever. I mean, she getting out. We all know she getting out one way or another. But he kept talking. And she was like, I think he has something to say. But she told them that her father runs all of this. And when he doesn't hear from her, all hell is going to break loose or whatever. And they just, look, Antonio got real quiet. But he kept on, he was like, he started telling about Hunter trying to put the moves on Sharon and everything. And I said, be quiet. I said, shut up. Look, another thing, I'm glad I wrote it down because I would have forgot. The Allen situation. They definitely, I feel like they know something. I definitely feel like they know something. And I feel like they setting Allen up. I don't know. What do y'all think? Because remember, Donald rich him a flash drive, and I couldn't understand. He rich him a flash drive, and he said, and a folder, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And he told him something. Then he told Cal to stay with him. He said, stay with him. So, you know, he stayed or whatever. And clearly, Allen was trying to get Cal out the room. Not to mention the fact that, remember, Allen got a whole box of those same flash drives. And I said, yeah, he's setting you up. He's setting you up. And I still haven't seen that scene where somebody was being dragged out the office and they had on like a grayish looking suit or whatever. But yeah, I said Donald definitely suspects something. The way he was looking at Allen, and then he had Cal wait here with him. But Cal wanted to know what's going on between him and Dale. He thinks first he was insinuating that something was going on sexually or whatever. Then he flipped it and made it seem like they was up to something. He was like, he believed they up to something. I said, yeah, he knows something. And I said, what was on that flash drive? Like, is they trying to set him up or what? But yeah, then Allen gonna tell me, if you excuse me, I gotta make a call. And I said, you better not say nothing over that phone. They already watching you. They already watching you and Dale. You and Dale. Max ends up calling Bobby and tells him he told about Agent Kane being in the office. I said, why would you talk right there with these people who got eyes and ears everywhere? Why would you talk? This is just like Priscilla and I about to say Jean. Priscilla and what's that lady name? Simone over here talking. What was they in the closet? They was in a room or something talking. And I said, why would you, if these people, they already tapping into these folks' phones and stuff. So what make you think you ain't gonna get caught slipping? Over here talking to somebody, so you owe me or whatever. So Bobby ends up telling Max that Simone wanted him to come up there to the room. He said, I'm not gonna do it. So they got off the phone. Max said he definitely gonna do it. He said, I gotta go. So he rushed out of there. So Bobby got off the phone. He like, I'm not gonna do it. The next thing you know, he went up there. He knocked on the door. He came with his head down. She had on that lingerie. I said Simone dressed for the occasion. She's like, look at me or whatever. He finally looks at her and she said, look at me and then you could leave or whatever. So he looks at her, then boom, he ran over there or whatever. Looked like the suits was actually on the bed. I was trying to see, was the suits actually on the bed? I said, Then it looked like on Charlie talking about he was weak. We know. That's why I said he was going to go. He been trying. He was trying to get it with Lily or whatever. I think he was having sex with Lily until, Donald threatened her folks. Then he was trying to get it from Priscilla. And now Simone. I wrote down, the last thing I wrote down, I said Bobby didn't last long. Look, he didn't last long, but that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, deuces. Have a great night and be safe.